Hello to all of the distinguished educators. I know most of you have joined my Facebook group, The Educator Architect. And if you are a distinguished educator and you are not a part of the Educator Architect group, please go in and search for the group and join the group, The Educator Architect. My name is Asar Jones Hurd. I consider myself as the Educator Architect because I assist educators with creating, designing, planning, and implementing blueprints for student success. Today, we want to talk about returning back to school. Some of you have returned back to school, and some of you will return back to school within the next few weeks or possibly after Labor Day, depending on where you are. I want to remind you to have some grace and mercy on the students as they return back to school, and for you to have grace and mercy on yourself. Our students, they have experienced attending school in ways in which many of us, we have not, because this is the first of a pandemic of the type that we are in. So I want you to think about when the students left. For example, if you teach elementary school, if you teach at an elementary school and you teach second grade, and if you were teaching in March of 2020, those students that were in your class, they left in the middle of the year of their second grade academic. We all pivot to virtual learning, which also caused some stress on educators, parents, and the students. Then last school year of 2021, there were options of virtual, hybrid, in person. There were just an array of options that our children, our students, they were able to engage in. With that being said, there were still some learning delays because we were still trying to learn new curriculums in some cases, as well as learn technology, as well as support students who were having difficulties with all of those things as well. So now in some areas, school is now open. So that same student that was in second grade in 2020, that student was in third grade this past school year, and now that student is entering fourth grade. We can expect that there are some learning areas that need to be filled in. So if you are that student's fourth grade teacher, please don't expect for that student to have everything from his or her third grade year and be a sound fourth grade student. Now, don't get me wrong. I am an educator with over 20 years of experience, and I know we have high expectations for our students. I'm not saying that that student is not able to perform at that grade level. I'm telling you that you're going to have some grace and mercy and some patience when teaching that student because of the trauma. Yes, we have to name it. The trauma and the experiences that the student went through. And if you are a fourth grade teacher, you are going to have some grace and mercy and some patience for yourself because of the trauma that you went through during the pandemic and even now as we are operating in the midst of a pandemic. So my whole purpose for today's message is to let you all know we are going to have grace and mercy on our students and on ourselves. Yes, we will continue to have high expectations, but the goal is to meet the students where they are and to take them as far as we can in that learning. And if that means that we are going to have to put the learning vehicle in reverse and stop by some other areas for that student to get to his or her destination, which is passing the particular grade level, then we're going to have to do that. If that means we are going to have to review some skills that may be 1 or 2 grade levels below in order for them to be an on grade level learner, then that is what we are going to have to do. So I'm asking you to be patient with yourselves. I'm asking principals to be patient with staff. I'm asking superintendents to be patient with principals. And I'm asking teachers to be patient with the students. We are going to need that patience peel like never before. And I believe that when we can implement these things that I'm speaking of in this video, then we will see true student success. Then we can truly see where our students are, because you're going to have more than 1 or 2 in your classroom. And that will be the way that we can truly see what each individual student will need. Again, I just stopped by to tell you this year, let's make sure that we take our patience vitamin and we do everything that we can to support the learning delay of our boys and girls this upcoming 2021-2022 school year. Everyone have a great day, and I'll see you all again inside of The Educator Architect. Take care and be safe. Yours in empowerment and in education, Asar.